What is a rug pull in NFTs and crypto, and how do you avoid them? What's up, guys? This is Omari, and this is Social Token News, the best place for news on social tokens, NFTs, and everything Web3. All right, so what is an NFT rug pull? Like, how do you define it? A rug pull means that there's a project that has some money behind it. It's usually that the founder or maybe some whales, people with a lot of money, put money into a project first, and then you get all the little fish or the retail investor or just the everyday person puts money on top of that. Might not be as much money, but there's a bunch of people who put money in on top of what the founder or the whales already have in, and then they pull the money out of the project pretty much in like one fell swoop or in like one day. So there's a little bit of nuance between what is really a rug pull and what's people just pulling their money out of something. So none of this is financial advice, obviously, because I'm not a financial advisor. So do your own research, and that's the best way to avoid rug pulls, is doing your own research. But what are some tips for doing your own research? If a project does not have any track record of success, you can find founders, companies like those. That's the highest risk time to go into a project when they have no track record of success. So you can get a huge return. However, you also put your money on the line of being at risk. So it could be that, there's a lot of different NFT projects coming out that were just like random pictures of things. So it was like 10,000 random bears in a collection. And there was no real value that they were saying that they were going to give. It was just like, I have 10,000 random bears, and if we get enough money, we're going to buy a piece of land in the metaverse. And we'll split the profits from the piece of land that the rent brings in from it. And people would buy into some of these bad projects just because it was out there and there was extra money in the economy due to QE. People were putting their money inside some of these rug pulls. So whenever the money would come in, the founder would just either leave the project totally alone. They wouldn't follow through on what they said they were going to do. Or if they put money in on top of it, then they would just pull it all out when it got to the top. Like whenever there was most interest in it, and they marketed it, they just pull all their money out, and then that leaves the whole project with a lower floor price. So it's something that if you're new to NFTs, then I'd say be most cautious about understanding what am I actually buying here. So a good example would be if you have music royalty NFTs, which is what we're doing at Omari, that is that's something real behind the NFT. So it might be that you own 1% of the streaming royalties for a song. That you can do the calculations yourself, essentially. Like you can go and go look on a Spotify royalty calculator on omarimc.com or any other website. Go look at a Apple Music royalty calculator. Like you can look at all of them and see, all right, what's roughly the amount of streams this song has now, and then 6 months from now, if it has this amount of streams, I should roughly have this much money. You take 1% of that, and that's your actual money back with a music streaming royalty NFT. However, just a random idea of I want to go buy this piece of land in the metaverse, and if we get enough money, we can go do that. Then it's kind of like a fluffy idea out there. It's not rock solid. Now, it's not rock solid on how many streams a song will get. You can't predict exactly that, but you do know that streaming does bring in revenue. So it's a lot more solid than other NFT ideas out there. Some other rug pulls to note: if just because somebody has a lot of followers on social media does not mean that you're getting a good deal with their project. You also have to look at what the multiple is on the initial mint for an NFT. By that, I mean that if you had these music stream royalty NFTs and they're charging too high a multiple on something, like let's say that something has, 100,000 streams so far, or 10,000 streams or whatever, and they're getting like 20 years worth of income from the first NFT sale, it's probably a too high a price to buy right then. You need to wait for a better price on that asset. Just like if you see something pumping up in crypto market or stock market, everything's at an all-time high, probably not the best time to buy right then and there. You probably wait for it to peel back some because it's overvalued at that point. Whenever it's overvalued, naturally people are going to want to take profit. It might actually be it's a good underlying asset, just like if you own Amazon stock or Apple stock or something. They actually do make money on it, so it's not a bad asset. It's just that you bought it when it was overvalued. So that's also how you avoid rug pulls, by not getting something when it's priced too high. So a lot of times people like to get in on the mint, and that is a good idea a lot of times to get in during the mint. However, just make sure that you do your calculations and it's not crazy overvalued right at the start. You're getting a fair price. Something like a 5x multiple, maybe even up to like 10x. And for the music example, you really believe in the song. Like, let's say you get these music streaming royalty NFTs and you hear the song is really good. And you look at their marketing plan and it's a very solid marketing plan. You like the way the video looks, you like the song, you like their social media, you like the company behind it, then that could be a good deal. 5x, 10x, somewhere around there. But, it's getting up to 20x, 50x, so what the revenue should be, probably stay away from it. So that is my advice on how to avoid NFT rug pulls, what they are, how to do your own research. And if you guys are not subscribed already to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave us a comment with any rug pulls you see out there, any bad projects you see. Warn others about it so that they don't fall into the same trap as well. So hope you guys like this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.